The presentation of the Media Budget Review by the Minister of Finance comes as Ghana engages the International Monetary Fund for balance of payment support. Currently, the country's revenue projections are underperforming, while high debt levels and high expenditure continues to pose problems. One of the sources government was hoping would help it raise much needed revenue is the e-levy, but information from government quarters indicates that it is underperforming woefully. Commenting on the e-levy ahead of the 2022 Media Budget presentation, Director of the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISER, Professor Prof Quartey, argued against the taxes scrapping but called for the rate to be reduced.
I expect the Minister of Finance to look at the e-levy, for instance. It is not yielding the needed revenue. I think we have to revise the rate downwards. And if we have to then tighten some of the concessions that have been given to some that's fine. But I think the rate has to be revised downwards. So I expect the finance minister to do the same so that we can continue to raise some revenue from e-levy. Because a lot of investments have gone into this e-levy, and we can't just scrap it within 6 or 6 months or so. We ought to look at that as well. I expect that some critical areas, manufacturing, agriculture, would receive some support as and when necessary.
On his part, former Finance Minister Tekwe once again bemoaned the negative impact of the e-levy on ordinary Ghanaians. According to him, apart from being poorly designed and inequitable, the controversial tax policy adds to the operational cost of new and innovative businesses within the technology space. Commenting on the e-levy ahead of the presentation of the Media Budget Review, Mr. Tekwe urged government to look for ways to provide new businesses with incentives to facilitate their growth.
Listen, when you have initiatives which are new, like our young people and the rest who are doing all this and, following MTN and putting programs and things, IT programs and things in place, what do? They are the ones who should get tax concessions. They are not the ones who should suffer the tax. So every new industry, yes. So we are doing the reverse. You have old industries and we keep renewing their incentives. And then when new industries come, we rather tax them instead of providing them with incentives. That's another angle to the whole, technology. And what you are seeing is that, with people opting not to use it, you are killing that initiative. You are killing its growth. Precisely, that is what it means. Right? So as to scrapping it, all I can say is that there are better alternatives.